Wait, is my chair too high? Is it going down slowly? There it is.
Very
Armin is
slowly.
here.
What's
Welcome.
up, bro?
What's
Thank
up,
you for
brother?
having me.
Yes, sir. New album is out.
It's out.
Mean.
Yes.
Which means what?
Mean is really what everybody calls me, obviously. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's very autobiographical, but I also figured it'll be an acronym, you know, manifest everything, avoid negativity. Really, because I like manifested this project, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? First of all, it's produced by Scott Storch.
All of it.
All of it. Well, to be technical, there's 2 songs on there that Scott Storch didn't do, but he oversaw the whole process. It's 15 songs, 2 bonus tracks, and then 13 records, but the last 2 is not Scott. Shout out my boy Pyro who did that. But yeah, it's basically produced by Scott Storch. I worked with him the first time. It was like, I want to say 2017 or something. We just did like 1 joint,
Right.
you know, through Steve Lobel and stuff.
Shout out to Steve.
Shout
man.
out to Steve. And I was like, man, he might be the one. You know, I was looking for that, like that production. And I left that session like, yo, this guy, I don't know how I can get him to do a whole album because he ain't cheap, you know what I'm saying?
course.
But I'm like, yo, this is the guy for me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he has that balance. Obviously, he's a GOAT producer. Long story short, it happened, you know what I mean? Like a year and a half, 2 years later, we kind of reconnected through like my new partners and everything. And they had a great relationship. And they kind of reintroduced me to Scott, like, yo, let's not just sell us a beat. Like, this is really our guy, you know what I mean?
Right.
In our community, the Armenian, and they're like, yo, this is really our guy. We got his back, and like, let's work. And one thing led to another. We did the whole project.
Did you have to pay for all the beats?
No, well, no one works for free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like, we gave him a
get the
fee.
love.
We gave him a fee, and just like, let's work. You know what I'm saying?
So you didn't. You got the homie rate.
The super homie rate, I would
Super
say.
homie, because Scott Storch beats ain't cheap.
Yeah, man. That's my dog. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he also got excited though. Once we started working, he's like, oh, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? We started really having records. Once I finished like the French joint, he was like, bro, you have a smash on your hand. Then I brought Nas to the studio.
Right.
He's like, hold on, Nas coming to the studio?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So once we started working, he started seeing like what I'm doing and, you know what I mean, how I'm putting everything together, and he started respecting it more and more.
Yeah, because on the album you got Nas, you got Quavo, you got Offset, right?
It's a ridiculous track list. I got Nas, Quavo, Offset, YG, Method Man, Kabaka Pyramid.
Shout out to Meth.
Hell yeah, shout out to Meth. That was the easiest one. There's just one DM, and 2 weeks later it was in my inbox.
Fucking-
He always showed me love, but I didn't, you know, I wasn't sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Jeremiah in French.
You put the LeBron record on this bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two bonus tracks is King James with Jeremiah and then Yalla Habibi with French. I call it bonus because I mean they were made during that process, but we had already dropped them. a while ago.
Right.
So, you know, I kind of put them as bonus. But that King James joint, still my highest stream. It don't stop. You know,
I feel like I feel like it's like a sync record for like the playoffs and shit.
yeah. Last year, ESPN synced it. You know,
Yeah.
it was playing it during the games. You know, it's always like a time limit. They license it for like 3 months.
Is that like the best way to make money off the actual song outside of streaming? Is that?
I've had some good money off like the ESPN one was cool to be honest, but like commercials.
Yeah.
If you can get your shit in a commercial that like
Plays
plays a lot.
yeah.
A few Netflix like TV shows and stuff I've had too in the past. Yeah, that not only like the money they pay, but it just brings awareness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
People
soon
go
as you
find it
get
online.
that shit pops up on one of your most streamed songs because people Shazam it and shit. You know what I mean?